everybody, Coaster Crazy 10, and I'm back for Labor Day weekend, back at home in my room, and I've got some flea market pickups for you guys. My dad and I went to 2 flea markets today. We actually got a lot of stuff. There were some pretty decent deals to be had, so I'm going to get to that, but first of all, I just want to let you guys know, I started a blog. It's cc10gaming.blogspot.com. I'm going to link it in the underbar or whatever. And I'm going to work on updating it with my collections, all the games that I own, all the systems that I own, wish lists, etc. And eventually I'll get pictures up there. Now, I'm still using my mom's camera. It's nice that I'm home, I can use her stuff. I will be buying my own camera shortly, and after that I'll be able to start putting pictures up of my stuff on the blog site. So if you have a Blogspot account and you want to follow me, again, the link's down there. And I'll periodically update you guys in the videos when I get stuff working. So I'm just going to get right into the pickups now. At the first place, well, first of all, I got a Game Boy case. It's an ASCII-ware case. It's really huge, but I thought it looked really cool. It definitely matches the style of the old school Game Boy, and definitely I think it's going to be a great display piece after I get like the parts cleaned up and stuff. It's in really decent shape overall. There's no chunks of it missing, no real scratches. It's just kind of discoloration. So that was $3. So I thought that was okay. Let's see. And then the first place that I got anything, I found Ninja Gaiden for the NES. This has a GameStop sticker on it. They use the same stickers that they used to. And I also got a Zapper. Now, I don't own a Zapper until now, so this is nice. And I got both of these for $5, so $2.50 each, which I think is a pretty good deal. Because Zappers, I know, go for $5 at least on eBay, and Ninja Gaiden's not a super common game, and it's definitely a good one, and I'm glad that I picked this up because I've been looking for it. Next place, I got 3 games for $5, and my dad actually paid for these because one of them was one that he really wanted. So the one that he bought was Tecmo Bowl, which is awesome because now I have the Tecmo Bowl box, and so now it's complete, I believe. Oh wait, there's no instructions in there, but there is this sleeve and there's the styrofoam in there actually. So Tecmo Bowl is now almost complete. That's awesome. And the other 2 games I got was Duck Hunt. I already have Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, but I don't have the standalone game, so I figured I'd pick that up. And Pro Wrestling. It's one of the old Nintendo Black Label games, and I like how they look a lot. It's not in the greatest condition, but I mean it was 3 for $5, so I wasn't too worried about it. And then the next place I went to, this guy gave me a really good deal. He had most of his games marked for like $4 each, but I bought enough of them where he gave me everything you're about to see for $15. And I really had to hum and haw about everything, but I got him to give it to me for a pretty good deal. Some of the stuff I probably overpaid for, but a lot of the stuff that I picked up is things that are uncommon or that I hadn't seen before, so I figured I'd buy them while I could. The first game here, I'm fixing, the manual is in backwards. It's this game called Uprising X for the PlayStation 1. Now, it says Top 10 Most Wanted Game by PlayStation Magazine. I had never heard of it before. It looks like a flying game. Apparently it was pretty innovative for the time. So I figured that even though I haven't really heard about it, I'd pick it up because it was pretty cheap. See, I got, 6 games for $15, so that comes out to $2.50 a piece. So I mean, for $2.50, I'm not too worried about that. The next game here is The Lion King for Super Nintendo. All of the Disney games on the 16-bit consoles have really nice animation. They're really fun platformers, and I've heard nothing but good things about The Lion King. So this was in great shape, and for $2.50, I was pretty sure you can't go wrong. And this is definitely a good addition to my SNES collection. On the same vein as Super Nintendo, I got this Art of Fighting game. Now, obviously, for those of you who know anything about the Neo Geo, Art of Fighting is a SNK series. And I was always under the impression, I didn't even know that this existed, and once I saw it, I was kind of under the impression that it was reasonably rare. Turns out it was worth about $2. I overpaid a little bit, but it's in really, really good shape because it's in this crazy, like, sleeve thing. And I don't know, I think it's really cool. It's definitely an interesting game to have in the collection, even if I may have overpaid for it. I probably would have paid more for that to get it shipped to my house, so not too bad. I picked up one Genesis game here, and that's Mutant League Football. I saw a Classic Game Room review of this a while ago, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so when I saw it, I was like, I'll pick that up. And it's complete. It's an EA game. The manual's a little rough around the edges, but there are some cards in there. I don't really know much about the cards, but maybe they're collectible or something, I'm not sure. But the cartridge itself and the case is in really good condition, and I will never turn down the opportunity to add a nice game to my Genesis collection for $2.50. So there's that, and then I got two NES games here. You can notice the motif. I got a lot of NES games. First one is Tetris. I know that this is a super common game, but I didn't have the original Tetris for my NES. I had Tetris 2, but I don't really like Tetris 2 as much. So I was glad to see Tetris 1. It's in really good shape, except there's a marker thing there, but other than that, the cartridge is very nice. So this is the best condition copy he had. And then finally I got Skate or Die. I've been putting off picking this up for quite some time. I'm really sorry about the light. It just died. I don't have my big lamp in here, so it's all at the mercy of where the sun is in the sky. So Skate or Die, and then I got all 6 of these for $15. So I was pretty happy with that. And then let's see. Oh, that was at the second flea market. And then this is the last things that I picked up. And this guy apparently has an eBay store, and he really knows what he's talking about with his games. So, and I had a good conversation with him. He had like Super Famicom and Famicom games complete in box. Like he had Nights into Dreams, some Sega Saturn games, but he wanted like fair market price for them. And I went to a flea market, and I don't want to pay fair market for any of these games if I can help it. But I had a really good conversation with him, and he gave me a pretty decent deal on some of these games, so I was really happy about that. First off, I picked up Wave Race 64, obviously for the N64. It's in pretty good shape, except there's one like scratch there. Everything else is just kind of like grunge that I can get off. But overall, it's not in too bad shape, and this is on my wish list for NES N64 games, so I'm glad to pick that up, and that was $2. And then I picked up Star Wars Arcade for the 32X. Finally got a 32X game, even though my 32X doesn't work. Well, I don't know if it works. I still need the cable. But I picked it up for $2, and I was pretty happy. This is in really pretty good shape. The cartridge itself isn't bad, and the label's pretty decent, so I was happy with $2 for that as well. And the last game was the Peacekeepers. It's cart only for the Super Nintendo. Now, some of you guys may remember that Pete SNEStastic bought this game, there goes the light again, for his Super Nintendo complete in box, and I helped him out with shipping and everything like that. And I was really happy to see this, and I got this for $2 as well. So obviously it's not in the box or whatever, but $2 for this game I thought was pretty good, and it's in really nice shape, really good. So I was happy. So I think, what did I spend? 26. 29. I spent under $30, and I got all these games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games, a Zapper, and a Game Boy case for under $30. I mean, I think I did pretty well overall. So thank you guys for watching. Please check out my blog site if you're interested in like my collections and stuff. I've got my Game Boy information almost completely up to date. I have 15 Game Boys, and there are actually 56 Game Boys that were potentially released in the US, and I've got all of them listed, but I've been taking notes in a notebook, and I'm trying to find out some information on some of them. I can't even figure out if some of these were actually released in the US, and I'll make a video about it somewhere down the line. And if any of you guys know anything about them, I mean, obviously please help me out, because they're either very elusive or are not American, or not made for the NTSCU market. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a good Labor Day weekend. I'll hopefully see you guys in a few days.